Hi, I'm Karen. This is Gavin and Bella and Lily. At least Gavin and I are going to be doing 45 minutes of yoga with you today. This is a Skype class that I videoed, and so sometimes sometimes Lily's very relaxed. Hopefully you'll feel like that at the end of this. Sometimes the directions are going to look different for you because on Skype it's the same as what I when I'm facing them. So as long as you either do what I say or what I do, you see me doing, then you'll be just fine. So just enjoy yourself. You'll need a yoga strap and a mat. You can use a book or a yoga block to help you with some of the forward folds and stuff like that. So feel free to get a book or a yoga block for that. I want you to work at your pace today. I want you to enjoy yourself. Breathe nice and deeply in and out through your nose, letting your belly expand and contract with each breath, okay? So I want you to feel good after yoga. So I want you to get yourself in a good frame of mind, and let's get ready to do some yoga practice. All right, welcome to yoga. So glad that you guys are here today. Gavin's joining us. Say hi, Gavin. All right, you'll just need a mat and some type of yoga strap, karate belt, necktie, something like that. We use that towards the end. Just make sure and take things at your pace. Let's take a couple minutes to just bring our mind here, leave everything else behind. We're gonna bring those legs about hip width apart. Relax our shoulders, bring that chin in our chest. Let's just take some deep breaths in and out through our nose. Trying to let that rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract with each and every breath. As we relax our feet, let's just start to inch our fingertips towards the middle of our feet. Remember, you're not coming out any farther than you feel comfortable today. This is all to benefit you, so you're not in competition with anybody. Working on your own strength, flexibility, and balance today while we breathe in and out through our nose. So let's walk our hands back. Let's bring those feet a little farther apart if you want to. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let's reach over to your right. So you're going to grab your foot or your ankle or your shin. Glance to the ceiling and let's bend that right elbow, allowing that left arm to reach up nice and tall. Good. We're going to take both hands on that right leg and nose towards your knee, chest down towards that right thigh. Feel the release in the back, as well as the hamstrings. Let's release the foot. Let's walk our hands down the middle with our feet relaxed. Just inch your fingertips as far out as you want. So it shouldn't hurt. It should just feel like a nice deep stretch. So we walk those hands back. Let's roll those shoulders away from our ears. You get some water. Deep breath in. Exhale over to your left. So let's glance up, bend our left elbow. Let that right arm just droop over the ear. Good. We're going to take our nose towards that left knee. Chest is sinking down towards that left thigh. Good. As you walk those fingertips down the middle, one more time, relax your feet, bending those elbows. And let's walk those hands back. Roll our shoulders away from our ears and come to our hands and knees, please. So on our hands and knees, we're going to arch up into a nice cat stretch. Glance to the ceiling. And let's come into our plank. We want our chest to lead. Abs are strong. You could be on your toes or your knees. And we're going to bend those elbows down nice and slow, hugging our sides. Once Let's come into up dog, nice open chest, lifting the head up. And come on back to child's pose, knees apart, big toes together. Only sit back to where it's comfortable for you. Rest that forehead and breathe. And on an exhale, let's come to down dog. Let's relax our feet, lift those hips up towards the ceiling. Think about shifting weight out of the heel of the hand, more towards your knuckles, as you lift the hips and let the head sink down. Good. On our exhale, let's take those right toes up to the ceiling. Walk those hands back a little bit, nose towards your left knee. And exhale, let's gently swing that right leg through and lunge. Between our hands, the knees right above the ankle, and your left foot turns flat. Let's float the chest off of our right thigh. Bend that right knee. You're in warrior one. Slowly open it up into warrior two. You want to find the tip of your right middle finger as your focal point. Bend your right knee deep. Use your right inner thigh to open the knee. We don't want it to collapse towards the middle. And as you exhale, see if the feet want to spread any farther apart. Let's come to reverse warrior. Left hand, left thigh. Gently take the right side of the rib cage away from the hip bone. Good. Slowly back to warrior two. And let's bring the right arm to your right thigh and take that left arm, reach it up. If you'd like to, that right hand can come to the inside of the foot, but you could also keep it on your thigh. Let's push your right knee and shoulder into each other. Take that left arm a little heavier behind you. And let's place both hands down. Let's straighten your right knee. You can slide the feet farther apart, sinking that head down and breathe. Now let's take the left hand between the feet, reach the right arm up and gently twist. See if you can get that left ear a little closer to the mat. Roll the right shoulder open. And then let's switch. Right hand between your feet. Left arm up. Let's get that right ear a little closer to the mat. Roll the left shoulder open. Good. See if the feet want to spread any farther apart. Face your fingertips away from you and walk those hands back. Bend your elbows and breathe. Can you stand up? There you go. Good. At the end of the exhale, let's walk the hands up towards your right foot. Let's take that right foot back. And let's let the chest lead come on down nice and slow. Remember, your knees can come down at any point you need them to. Up dog, open the chest, lift the head up. And you can do a push-up this time or not. And down dog. So you're listening to your body the whole time. Doing what's best for you, taking a break when you need to. Challenging that flexibility when you can. So let's walk or softly jump those feet to your hands. And let's glance up, reverse swan dive up, standing back bend. And let's take that right arm down. We're going to keep those feet together. Deep breath in. Exhale, leaning to your right. For half moon, that right hand grabs the wrist. Just gently pull, rest the head, press your left foot into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, a little bit deeper, pressing the left foot down, gently pulling your left arm straight. Good. Let's bring those arms down into mountain. And let's find a spot we're going to stare at for balance. Getting ready for tree pose. So we're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Left toes just balance on the mat, hands at your heart. We're going to keep those eyes on one spot, and you're welcome to lift that left foot higher. It's totally up to you. Each tree is going to look a little different. When you're ready, those branches come up. You're going to bring shoulders away from your ears, and you're going to lengthen your torso. Think about between rib cage and hip bone being as long as you can. Opening up that left knee. Hands coming back to the heart. And let's extend that left leg out into warrior three. So abs are strong. You're going to reach nice and long. Left toes lift and the chest lowers just to your ability. Let's gently lunge on your left toes so that right knee is bent. Lean back into your crescent lunge. You're tucking the pelvis under to get that left hip flexor stretch. And look past your fingertips, swing through. As you inhale up into crescent lunge again, scoot the left foot back a little bit. Really tuck the pelvis under and lean back. Look past your fingertips, palms down, right foot back. Abs are strong. Let's come on down nice and slow. Up dog, lifting that head up, open chest. Push up if you want to, and down dog. Let the rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract with each and every breath. And you can even pedal those legs, bending one knee and then the other. And let's reach our left toes up to the ceiling. Walk those hands back, nose towards your right knee. Gently swing that left leg through. So your left knee is right above the ankle. We're going to turn that right foot flat, floating that chest up. Into warrior one on your left side. On an exhale, let's open it up slowly. So your left arm is in front for warrior two. See if your feet want to spread farther apart. Open up that left knee using your strong left inner thigh. Eyes on the tip of your left middle finger. And reverse warrior, right hand, right thigh. Lengthen down that left side. Bend your left knee. On your exhale, come back to warrior two. And let's bring that left arm to the left thigh. That right arm is up. You're more than welcome to slide that left hand down the inside of that foot. Let's press our left knee and shoulder into each other. And without shrugging your shoulders, see if you can rotate that right arm a little heavier behind you. And on an exhale, the right hand comes down. Let's straighten that left knee, slide those feet a little farther apart. Sink the head down and breathe. Now let's take our first two fingers, make a hook with your big toes. Let's glance forward, chest pulls forward, tailbone pulls back, and then the strength of your arms gently pulls that head down towards the ground. Deep breaths in and out. Now let's release the toes, face your fingertips away from you, and see if your feet want to go any farther apart. Walk the hands back behind you. Sink your head down and breathe. Now, let's go ahead and walk those hands up towards our left foot. Let's bring your left foot back so you're back in your plank. And you're going to lower down nice and slow. Hug the sides with those elbows. Inhale into up dog, opening that chest. Push up or not, and then down dog. Feel free to take a break when you need to on those knees. And let's walk or softly jump those feet to your hands. Glance up, lift the tailbone, reverse swan dive up, standing back bend. Good, and we're going to take that left arm down, keeping our feet together. Reach nice and long and lean to your left. For half moon, that left hand grabs the wrist, just gently pull. Rest your head and press your right foot into the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale a little bit deeper, pressing that right foot down. Good, now let's open it up into mountain. And let's find that spot we're gonna stare at for balance. Getting ready for tree pose on this side. So your weight's gonna shift to your left foot. Hands are at your heart. You've got your eyes on one spot where they're not gonna move. When you're ready, you can bring the foot up if you'd like. On your exhale, let's go ahead and bring our branches up. And without shrugging our shoulders, let's lengthen between the rib cage and the hip bone, opening up that right knee. Slowly bringing the hands back to the heart. And let's come into warrior three, extending that right leg behind us. So abs are strong. As the right leg lifts, your chest lowers just to the point where you want to stay. Gently, you're going to bend the left knee and lunge on those right toes. Tuck the pelvis under, lean back into our crescent lunge. Look past your fingertips and swing through. Inhale up. And let's take that right foot back a little farther, lowering that knee a little bit and really leaning back. Look past the fingertips, palms down, left foot back. And let's let that chest lead come on down slow. Up dog, nice open chest. Push up if you choose, and down dog. So feeling a little bit more warmed up, lifting those hips up. Let's lift our right toes up to the ceiling. So you're going to walk those hands back a little bit. Nose towards your left knee, right toes reach as high as possible. And you're going to gently swing through. And you're going to move that right foot over to the right. We're getting ready for prayer twist. Now, left knee on the mat is a modification. You can do that. Left elbow to the outside of that right thigh. Palms together. Right elbow up as you breathe. See if that left foot will scoot a little farther away from you. Bend the left knee a little bit and gently twist. On your exhale, one hand down and then the other. We're going to bring that left knee down and bring our hands to the inside of that right foot, moving the right foot a little farther right. Now you want your left quadricep, that back thigh, to really sink down. Feel free to bend your elbows. If you can come to the forearms, great. If you're not there yet, don't worry about it. Just stay on your palms. Bring your chin to your chest. Take a deep breath into the tightness around those hips. Exhale, just release it. Good. On your exhale, as you're ready, come back up to the palms. Let's bring that right knee to the mat. And with your right wrist directly under the shoulder, let's extend that right leg out behind us. And left arm out. If you'd like, the right foot comes in the air and that left hand reaches around to grab it. Let's take that right foot as high to the ceiling as you can. Lift out of your right shoulder. Take the top of the right foot, press it away from you as you breathe. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, reach long. Hand and knee down. We're going to sit our hips right and bring our right hand on top of the left and take a couple breaths. Good. Let's untwist. Give yourself a nice cat stretch. Glance to the ceiling. And let's come back to your plank. Abs are strong. Just make sure that your hips aren't leading to sag down, that your chest is leading. Knees down when you need to. Come on down slow. Hugging the sides. Up dog with a nice open chest. We don't want to let those shoulders roll forward. Push up if you want, and down dog. How high can you lift those hips? And the top of the head, let it sink towards the mat. Rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract with each and every breath. With our left toes to the ceiling. Walk those hands back a little bit. Nose towards your right knee, left toes reach. Gently swing that left leg through. We're going to get ready for prayer twist on this side. Your left knee should be right above the ankle. And we can scoot the foot a little farther left. Right knee could rest if you need it to be. So right elbow on the outside of that left thigh. Press your palms together, shoulders away from the ears. Deep breaths. You can even scoot that right foot farther away from you. Left elbows pointing up if possible. Nice calm face. Let's take one hand down. Other hand down with the right knee down. And the hands on the inside of your left foot. So we're going to walk our left foot to the left a little more. Take your right quadricep, really sink it down. Feel free to bend your elbows. Feel free to come to the forearms if you want. You don't have to. Each and every exhale can help you release some tightness and tension. Exhale completely each and every time. As you slowly come back to those palms. Left knee on the mat. And our left wrist is directly under the shoulder. Let's extend that left leg out. Reach the right arm out without shrugging our shoulders, so nice and long. Left foot in the air, let's bring that right hand, reach it around, grab the foot. If you don't want to do that part, just stay extended. Left heel presses up. Top of the foot pushes away from me. I'm out of that left shoulder, deep breaths. On an exhale, extend back out and reach. Hand and knee down. And hips left, left hand on top of the right. Nice job. Let's untwist. Nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. And let's come back to your plank. Bending those elbows down nice and slow. Up dog, open that chest. Push up if you want to, and down dog. Connect to that breath. Feel that rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract. Now, if you want to, let's come down to our forearms. Changes that stretch a little bit. Let's walk our toes a little closer to our elbows and use the leverage of your forearms to gently press yourself back a little bit. On your exhale, we're going to come to our knees and we're going to come into the frog. So what you want to do is to bring those knees a little farther apart than the hips. Okay, ideally with frog pose, the insides of the feet are on the ground. I like to take the tops of the feet on the mat. That's a modification. Feel free to take that. So let's start to pull the tailbone back. Come down to our forearms. Rest your forehead. Take a breath or two. And as you continue to breathe, you can pull the tailbone back and sink the middle of the chest down towards the mat. So at the same time as the tailbone's pulling behind you, the middle of your chest is sinking down. You can even walk those arms out. Really feel the rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract, and at the end of each exhale, test to see if you can sink down just a little more. I want you to try to close your eyes and take 4 more deep cleansing breaths here. Don't hold back. Try to exhale completely each and every time. Belly expands on that inhale, deflates on the exhale, sinking down a little more. About 1 more breath. Let's be nice to ourselves coming out of this. Let's come to our forearms. Take a breath. Let's come to your palms. Take another breath. And then let's walk one knee towards the other and kind of just shake those hips side to side very gently. And let's go ahead and come back to your plank. Abs are strong, chest is leading. Come on down. Up dog. Push up if you choose, and down dog. Sink the head and the chest down. Lift those hips as you breathe. And let's go ahead and take our right toes to the ceiling. Walk our hands back a little bit. Look at it. Bend your right knee and let the right leg hang to the left. Really opening up that right hip. Feeling the stretch all the way down the right side of the rib cage. As you're ready for pigeon position, let's slide that right knee between our hands. So let's walk those hands back, open up your chest. You don't want to roll to the right side. We want to keep that belly button facing down. Look down at that right foot. The more flexible you are, the farther that right foot's going to walk up, okay? And you can always keep it close to your body, but you can walk that right foot up a little bit as long as you're not rolling yourself to the right, okay? Let's walk ourselves out. Let's rest our forehead somewhere. It could be on your fists. Take a deep breath into the tightness around your right hip joint. Exhale, just let that tightness and tension dissolve. You're welcome to look to your right and rest on the left side of the face. And the right hand could slide to your low back if you want. Shoulders relaxed. Let go on that exhale. Untwist when you're ready. Glance forward. We're gonna take our left fingertips, walk them a little farther away, helping that left hip bone to face the mat again. Forehead down and breathe. Walk it back. Open that chest. Slide that right knee underneath you. And again, you can kind of shake those hips side to side as we come into our last plank of today. Let's let that chest lead, abs are strong, hug the sides with your elbows. Come into up dog, open that chest. Push up if you want, and down dog. Spread those fingertips apart, shift weight out of the heel of the hand, more towards the knuckles. Lift those hips and allow that head to sink. As your left toes reach for the ceiling. Let's walk the hands back a little bit. Bend your left knee and allow that left leg to hang to the right. Opening up that right hip, stretching down the left side of the rib cage. And on an exhale, let's slide that left knee between the hands, or pigeon on this side. Now again, look down at your left foot. You can inch that foot up a little bit as long as you're not rolling left. We want to keep the belly button facing down. You can walk the right leg farther away from you, kind of open that chest a little bit. And now let's fold forward, all the while keeping that belly button facing the mat, not letting that hip roll left. Find that spot for your forehead to rest. And feel free to look to your left, resting on the right side of the face. Feel free to slide that left hand to your low back. Really relax the shoulders and wiggle those fingers. Big breath. Dissolving tension all around the outside of that left hip. Untwisting as you're ready. We're going to glance forward. This time let our right fingertips walk a little farther away, rolling that belly button towards the mat, and breathe. Good, let's walk it back. Open the chest. Slide that left knee behind you. And let's go ahead and lie on the mat. And we're going to stretch our shoulders. So let's take your left arm, palm down, straight out from your body. We're going to roll to your left. You're going to bend your right knee, place the foot back. Right hand slides to your low back. Deep breath. So to deepen the stretch, you can take your right foot, walk it away. You can take your left fingertips and walk them away. On an exhale, slowly untwist. Come back to your stomach and let's place those forearms on the mat. Gently lift your chest forward and head up in Sphinx. Good, let's do the other shoulder. Let's extend that right arm out to the side at a 90-degree angle. And you're going to roll to your right. You're going to take your left knee, bend it, place the left foot behind you. And that left hand slides to the low back. So you can walk that left foot a little farther away from you if you want to. You can always walk your right fingertips farther away. I think Gavin's tickling my toes back there. Good. Exhale it slowly untwist. Roll back to your stomach and gently press yourself up. And have a seat at the front of the mat. You'll want to make sure that your yoga strap is near you. So let's come into boat twice today. In between, we're going to come into a forward fold butterfly. Okay, so those arms are up, abs are engaged. We're going to go ahead and take one leg up. If you'd like to, both, as long as your back is all right. Knees are together. We're going to lift those toes up. Feel free to keep a foot on the mat. Extending the legs to your own ability. Let's bring those feet together. Let's pull the feet towards us. Hold on around your toes. Shoulders down, head up. Let's take the nose down towards the toes. On your exhale, feel that chest sinking down. And let's slowly lift up. Press those shoulder blades away from your ears. Let's come into boat one more time, and we're going to rock back and lay down this time. So one foot up or both, totally up to you. Let's inhale, lift those toes, and come on back. Let's hug those knees into our chest, nice and tight. And little circles, massage the low back. Gently in both directions. Straight arms between your knees. You're going to hold on to your ankles or your feet. Tops of the feet face the ceiling. Let's take those elbows, press the elbows, elbows press the knees apart. Rock side to side, happy baby. You can stop rocking and either keep the hands where they are, ankles or feet, or your first two fingers can make a hook with your big toes. And you can press those heels away from you, allowing the legs to relax out. Exhale, release. Let's place those feet on the mat, farther apart than the hips. Touch those ankles or heels. And let's press those hips up into the bridge. Feel free to do a full back bend if you know that that's safe for you. Press those hip bones up, deep breaths. Inhale, lift. Exhale, peel the spine down slowly. Now let's grab the yoga strap, place our right foot in the strap. Left leg's gonna go flat on the mat. We're gonna walk the strap towards our heel, relax the foot, and gently pull the leg in as we press the right knee gently away from us. Remember your deep breaths. Let that belly lift and lower. Backing away, moving the strap towards the ball of your foot. Get a good flex. And then gently pull it in. Now you can take one side of the strap or the other to roll the foot out or in. It's going to deepen your calf stretch. You'll quickly feel which one deepens it for you. Depends on your gait, how you walk. Press the right knee a little farther away from you. Release, and let's hold the strap with your right hand. Take it out to the right. Let's glance to your left. Let's keep that left hip rolled down to the mat. Gently pull, right toes aimed to the wall behind you. Big, deep, cleansing breaths. As we hand that strap to your left hand. Let's take it across the body for your IT band stretch, glancing over your right arm. Gently pull, feel the stretch across your right IT band, the outside of that right thigh. exhale, we're going to come on back up. Let's place both feet in the strap. Take that right leg on the mat flat. Let's move the strap towards your heel. Relax the foot. Gently pull the leg in, and let's gently press that left knee away from you. It's very joyful yoga when my Gavin's over here. Pull it a little closer to you. Good. Let's back away. Move that strap towards the ball of your foot. Get a good flex, and as you pull the leg towards you, decide whether rolling it out or in. See which one deepens that calf stretch for you. Press the left knee just gently away. And relax. Hold the strap with your left hand. Taking it out to the left, glance to your right. Keep that right hip rolled to the mat and gently pull with your left hand. And on your exhale, let's hand that strap to your right hand. Let's take it across the body. Glance over your left arm. Gently pull. You're going to feel that stretch straight down your left IT band. Remember, each exhale is that little opportunity to deepen that stretch a little bit. As we release, let's go ahead and lengthen the body from fingertips to toes as long as you can make yourself. And then let's slide those arms down. Rest the arms at your sides, palms up. Go ahead and close your eyes. This is your last pose for today, resting pose. Make sure you're resting those teeth apart, honoring the natural curve in your spine as we use our breath to help us release any tension, stress, anxious feelings, anything we don't want to take with us for the rest of our day. Let's pull all that breath to the very top of your head. Exhale, feel it roll across your forehead, flow across those temples, and across the back of the head. Rolling across your eyes and your nose and your cheekbones. Feel your breath roll across the back of your jaw and straight down the sides and back of your neck. Flowing across the top of your shoulders, opening up your chest and relaxing your upper back. Feel the next breath flow down your arms, rounding your elbows and rolling down your forearms to your wrists, palms and the top of your hands. Feel the breath between your fingers and all the way to your fingertips. Exhale, just wiggle those fingers gently. Let anything negative just escape through your fingertips. With the breath surrounding the rib cage, one rib at a time. Rolling from your mid-back across the small of your back, across your waist and your abdominals. A deep breath in. Exhale, allow those hips and glutes to just relax. Quadriceps and hamstrings release. Knees, shins, and calves. Ankles as you feel the breath round your heels and flow up the arch of your foot. Roll across the top of the foot. Between your toes and all the way to your toe tips. Exhale, just move those toes gently and let all the tension leave your body and your mind. Notice a calmness. Fresh perspective on the rest of your day. You feel ready to take it on. We're going to be nice to ourselves coming out of this position very slowly. So you can place one foot on the mat and then the other. And as you gently roll to one side, your bottom arm's your pillow, just open your eyes as you're ready. And on an exhale, just press yourself up to a nice sitting position. Deep breath in. Exhale, bringing your hands to your heart. Surrender everything in that head to your heart. You guys have a great day. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.